Hey guys, I welcome you all at Health and Happiness by Ranjana. Today I have brought you a recipe of these immunity booster chapatis. Making these chapatis is really simple if you follow all my steps. And why do I call them immunity booster chapatis? How did they help boost immunity in my family? I will tell you everything along with the recipe. So let's get started. Here I am using these 5 types of flour: ragi or finger millet, jawar or sorghum, bajra or pearl millet, makka or maize flour, and wheat flour. Let's take them out in a big container. My research about immunity started 6 years back when my twins were born after a complicated pregnancy. They were born in 8 months instead of 9 months. They were underweight and their immunity level was really poor. And here was me, numerous complications and medication during pregnancy weakened my immune system as well. And the worst of all was that an immediate family member was diagnosed with cancer just after my delivery. And he was going through chemotherapy. And we all know that how badly chemotherapy kills the immune system of the patient. At that time, I tried different ways to boost immunity naturally. One of them was to consume all the different grains Mother Nature provides us. I thought to use multigrain flour instead of wheat flour for my everyday cooking. But the multigrain flour in market has hardly 2 to 5% of other grains and 95% of wheat flour. And here I wanted to include a good portion of different grains in my everyday diet. So 2% or 5% will not be enough for me. That's how I decided to mix my own multigrain flour. Today I am mixing 2 kg of wheat flour with 2 kg of other flours. That is 4 different flours, half kilo each. So the proportion is 50-50, far more healthier than the multigrain flour bought from market. Here you can see that I am mixing small portion of each flour one by one instead of pouring the whole packet all at once. That is because that way mixing the flour evenly will be difficult. And if wheat flour is not spread even in the mix, then making chapatis will be difficult. This is how the flours may look like. You may spot different colors in the container, but if we take out 1 cup of flour, it will have all the 5 flours in that. That's what I mean by even mixing. Not something like mixing so well each particle as if we are baking. Mixing well is okay, but is not compulsory. Our multigrain flour is ready. Let's start making the dough. Here I am taking roughly 2 cups of this flour. I like to add a pinch of salt in my dough, but it's optional. And here is some warm water. Yes, we will make the dough with warm water to improve the binding of these different flours. For 2 cups of flour, I am taking 1 cup of water. And let's check the water. Yes, it feels warm enough to make the dough soft, but not too hot that it can burn my fingers. Let's add little water and start mixing. As we are making the dough, let me tell you how it helped to boost immunity in my family. Let's start with my twin boys. One of my son used to have constipation regularly and another used to have loose motion so frequently. Also, they both used to catch cough and cold very easily. After feeding them these chapatis, constipation was gone in 1 day, literally 1 day. And loose motion was also cured and he did not had loose motions for straight 3 months. And within 1 month I could feel that they both are not catching cough and cold despite sudden change in climate. At that time my twins were just more than a year. These changes in their immunity improved their sleep, their growth, and their overall fitness. And have a look at the dough. We have mixed 1 cup of water with 2 cups of flour, but still the dough looks dry and not ready. Let's keep mixing the dough without adding any more water. Let's come back to our discussion about immunity booster. At that time, I used to feel weak and also bloated. So, my bloating was gone in 2-3 days, and within 2 months, I felt that I started to feel more fresh and more comfortable in my own skin. Same with my husband, he used to feel bloating and indigestion, and he felt drastic improvement within 3 days. Let's have a look at the dough. The dough is binding well, it feels soft, and the bowl also looks clean. Let's sprinkle some water on the dough. Cover it with a cloth and let it rest for around 10 to 15 minutes. Let's check the dough after 15 minutes. The dough looks soft and we can easily make small balls with the dough. Let's divide the dough in equal portion for making chapatis. And here is some dry flour for dusting purpose. And see here, it is binding so well that it is not sticking on my hands. Make a ball and dust it with the dry flour. Let's roll the chapati with really gentle pressure all over. Dust it again with dry flour and start rolling again with gentle pressure. This chapati can be rolled easier and faster than regular wheat flour chapatis. I started rolling the chapati at 6 minutes 12 seconds of the video, and it is ready at 6 minutes 40 seconds within 30 seconds. This portion of video is running at original speed and not fast forwarded. And see, the chapati is rolled so well and smooth. Let's transfer the chapatis to flat griddle heating surface and make sure that it is not too hot. At this moment I have set the gas flame low because I am also busy with the camera. Otherwise, it is best to cook these chapatis on medium flame. On low flame it takes too long to cook, and on high flame the chapati sticks to the griddle. Look at these small bubbles forming on the chapati. It's the time to flip the chapati, and I will also make the gas flame medium. Let's finish rolling the chapati and also keep an eye on the griddle. You can see many small bubbles forming on the chapati, and another side there will be brown patches. It's time to transfer the chapati to direct flame and make the flame high. High flame makes the chapati puff up quickly. So our first chapati is ready. We can make all the chapatis in the same way. But there is one more way to roll the chapatis. You can do it with your hands as well. I am comfortable both the ways, and you can choose what you are comfortable with, your hands or the rolling pin. But I can roll the chapati much faster with the rolling pin, so I prefer to use that. Let's finish making all the chapatis. So I will use this mix for some time, around a month, and once this flour is over, I will buy some different flours like buckwheat flour, amaranth flour, soya bean flour, water chestnut flour, and mix another multigrain flour. Don't forget to smear the chapatis with clarified butter. These chapatis can be fed to a 6-month-old as well. In fact, they are much easier to chew than the regular wheat flour chapatis. You can make them nice and soft if you like, or you can make them crispy, what we call karari roti in Hindi. Serve these chapatis with your favorite side dish, dal, curry, some vegetable curry, yogurt, etc. This was all about today's video. If you like this video, please give this a thumbs up and please share it with your family and friends. Hope to see you again in my next video. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye-bye.